Let me ask you something. Have you ever bought a car, drove it off the lot, and immediately owed more than it was worth? That's called being underwater on day one. And millions of people fall into this trap every year, without realizing it. Welcome back to Jay Get It. Today we're breaking down loan to value, also known as LTV, and why it's one of the most important numbers in your auto loan, even more important than your monthly payment. If you're buying a car, refinancing, or thinking about trading in, this video could save you thousands. Let's get into it. Being underwater means your loan balance is higher than your car's value. So if your car is worth $20,000 but you owe $27,000, you're already behind. This makes selling harder, trading in harder, and if something happens to the car, you're stuck holding the difference. That stress starts right here. Auto loans feel simple. You pick a car, sign paperwork, make monthly payments, but under the hood, there's a financial structure working against you, especially when LTV gets too high. Collateral is the asset that secures your loan. In auto loans, the car itself is collateral. That means if payments stop, the lender can repossess the vehicle to recover their money. This protects the lender, not you. Think of it like this. Your friend borrows your video game, but they leave their hoodie with you. If they don't return the game, you keep the hoodie. That hoodie is collateral. Same idea with cars. If payments stop, the lender keeps the vehicle. Your car is the lender's safety net. That's why lenders care so much about LTV. They want to make sure the loan amount doesn't wildly exceed what the car is worth. But here's the problem, they'll still approve high LTV loans. And that's where borrowers get hurt. Loan to value compares your loan amount to your car's value. Lower LTV equals more equity. Higher LTV equals more debt. It's that simple. Here's the formula. Loan amount divided by car value equals LTV. So if you borrowed $20,000 on a $20,000 car, that's 100% LTV. If you borrowed $27,000 on a $20,000 car, that's 135% LTV. Which brings us to the danger zone. Your car is worth $20,000. Your loan is $27,000. That's 135% LTV. That extra $7,000 didn't come from nowhere. It came from taxes, dealer fees, extended warranties, protection packages, negative equity from your old car, all rolled into one big loan. Most people think they're financing just the car. They're not. They're financing sales tax, registration, dealer add-ons, gap coverage, service contracts, old debt. That's how a $20,000 car becomes a $27,000 loan. Lenders allow high LTV because cars are essential. People need transportation for work and school. So banks bundle everything together for convenience. But convenience comes at a cost. Higher interest, longer terms, more risk. Let's be real, most people can't function without a car. That's why auto loans are so common. But just because something is necessary doesn't mean it should be financially dangerous. If payments stop, lenders repossess the car. They sell it, apply the money to your balance. And guess what? If the sale doesn't cover the loan, you still owe the rest. Repossession doesn't erase debt. High LTV usually means higher interest rates, longer loan terms, higher total cost, slower equity buildup. You stay underwater longer, you pay more, and your financial flexibility shrinks. Being underwater feels heavy. You can't sell, you can't trade, every option costs money. It's like dragging debt behind your car. When you try to sell or trade with negative equity, you have to bring cash to the table, or roll that debt into another loan. That's how people stay trapped. If your car is totaled, insurance pays market value, not your loan balance. So if you owe $27,000 but insurance pays $20,000, you owe the remaining $7,000. This is why high LTV is dangerous. Here's how you protect yourself. Make a small down payment. Even 5 to 10% lowers LTV. It builds instant equity and reduces risk. Never roll old debt into a new loan if you can avoid it. Pay it down first, or keep the current car longer. Rolling negative equity compounds the problem. Stop shopping by monthly payment. Ask for total loan amount, LTV percentage, total interest. That's how you see the real cost. Dealer add-ons quietly raise LTV. Always question, do I really need this? Can I buy it cheaper elsewhere? Don't finance convenience. Your dream car today can steal your freedom tomorrow. Sometimes the smarter car creates the better life. LTV matters. Collateral matters. High LTV increases risk. Small decisions at purchase create big outcomes later. Research first. Set a budget. Stay unemotional. Knowledge is your strongest negotiating tool. Let me leave you with this. Cars depreciate. Debt sticks around. If you understand LTV, you stop getting trapped. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe to Get It, and share this with someone shopping for a car. Drop your questions below. I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only and is not financial, legal, or investment advice. Please consult a qualified professional before making any financial decisions.